All right, I'm Andy, Music Around Toledo, and today we're gonna play around with some ride cymbals, see what we can find. So I'm gonna pick a few out, and then we'll go back into the acoustic room where it sounds really nice, and then we'll test them out. So let's go. All right, that should be enough. Where'd it go?
Action.
Action. All right, here's the sound. Click, 1, 2. All right, so this is a 20-inch medium Zildjian Constantinople. I guess we're starting at the higher price point. Yeah, I'll put that on this side. This is smaller. And then this is a 22-inch Zildjian K Constantinople. Made famous, in the jazz era. Tony Williams and all of them. Let's see. Now, these are like the industry standard for jazz, like they've been around such a long time and they still make them, they still sound like the old ones. There's things to kind of look out for with ride cymbals that you don't have to worry so much about with crashes. Crashes is about like the wash sound primarily more than anything else, decay. But these, the factors you gotta look up for is kind of darkness versus brightness. We call that knock versus ping. So this is a high knock cymbal. But it also washes off a lot. A ping cymbal has more metallicness to it. I'll show you a good pingy cymbal in a second. So this had, the other two factors are wash, which is like the crashy whoosh, and then build up. How much does it build up? Now, it's really common with these because you get a better sound out of the ones that have more wash and build up to put a couple pieces of tape on it or moon gel because you get this good tone, but you don't want to lose control of it. Cool. I like these. The ping really comes from the bell, and the wash is really important, but the ping is really what the bell does. That. Without it, we wouldn't have any ping. Well, you should ask, how do you know that, Andy? Well, we have a whole thing of rides that don't have bells called flat rides. Crazy, right? This is a prototype. It's one of a kind. That's different. I can hit it all I want. That's They're pretty cool, but you can't play like that. Freaking bell. Okay, so what's a high ping cymbal sound like? Here's a clap. Okay. All right, so here's a higher ping cymbal. It's still a jazz cymbal. This is the Bosphorus Thin series, Turk series. This is a real Turkish cymbal from, the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul, which used to be called Constantinople, hence the Zildjian name. Istanbul, it's Constantinople. This one's higher ping. I'd call a high ping cymbal. It's just higher ping. I do have a high ping cymbal, although they're not that useful for jazz. This is a Wuhan cymbal, genuine Wuhan, right? This is from China. This is a heavy ride. Heavy rides always have a lot of ping. Hear that? That's more like, you know, like for jazz, you know, it's got, these tend to build up a lot, even though they're more pinging. And the difference is you can't just put a piece of tape on it to get rid of the buildup. So here's what it sounds like with jazz. Yeesh. Here's the other one. Dryness is much different. Now, all right, well, Turkish cymbals are really expensive, but there is one brand that is a little bit less expensive.
Action.
All right, so there's another genuine Turkish company that the price point's a lot lower on than Bosphorus or Istanbul. Zildjian is from Istanbul originally, but they moved to North America in the 1900s, split off and became Sabian as well. They really used to be the same company, although the cymbals nowadays don't really resemble each other at all. They're very different companies now. This company came along a while back, maybe a decade and a half ago or something like that, maybe 2 decades ago, called Dream. These things are freaking awesome. They seem expensive, but compared to other Turkish cymbals, they're really pretty low. So here's the Contact series. I used this in the other video the other day. So let's check this out. This one's used, that we got in there right now, and it's got some rivets in it. So this is what it sounds like with rivets. It's really good for some like Brazilian stuff. So you can do like a... This is an accent cymbal. So that's Dream cymbals. We are Dream dealers here at Music Around Toledo, so you will always find some Dream cymbals there. Other cymbals come and go because they're used. This one's used right now, but this Contact one is brand new, ready to go. Price point we got on this one is, if I can see it, this is $420. And it is a bargain because these other ones, when I got them, I paid a lot more for them, I'll tell you that. The genuine Turkish cymbal for $400 new is a rare thing, and Dream is delivering that and making it a reality. And you can pick them up here at Music Around. B-roll, here we go.
That was nice. That was great.
I had no idea what it was going to do.